Hey Taurus, welcome to your mid-October 2017 Tarot reading. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining us today and becoming subscribers. It's really nice to create a community and keep building that. So we can, connect more and hopefully, I can pick up more on the questions or energy that you all might have. So, thank you for that. I encourage you guys to listen all the way through. I do have a little surprise at the end, and I forgot to tell Aries, although I did mention something up front. If you sign up for my mailing list, the link is below in the description box. I will be giving away um, a free gift. So just keep that in mind, as well as if you are looking for a personal reading, because these are general. And this is an interesting one, and we're going to jump in here in a minute. But I'm always available. I'll get back to you within 24 hours to set something up. So that information is listed below. And what else did I have? Oh, I am now formally available on INSTANTGO. That's INSTANTGO, one word. And that's an iPhone app that's available for download for free. And it's a wonderful service for short, like questions or a quick reading. All you have to do is text me through the app and I'll get right back to you. The fee is very minimum. The app is free. It's very brand new. It's wonderful. I love it. And for Android users, I believe it's going to be coming out in Q1 of 2018. So hang in there for that. But that link is below as well. So please, please, please connect with me over there on InstantGo. And it's nice to have that option. Sometimes you don't want a 30-minute reading, or you just may have a quick question. I get a lot of emails from clients, and I feel bad, but I have to keep it fair for everybody, like with one question. And it's like, well, I'd love to help you, but you have to pay for a reading. Well, this way it works out nice because you can just have a quick answer, very affordable in within 24 hours. So anyway, with that all being said, I think that's it. Let's jump into the reading. Whew, I'm going to tell you, I don't know what's going on, Taurus. We're going to find out, but you have a very, very interesting read here. I don't know if some of you have been struggling or coming out of a bad situation, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana in this spread, which means, yeah, the universe this is kind of all meant to be. And not that the universe is working against you, but it's behind the scenes to create change in your life. Let me put it to you that way. All right. And sometimes it's hard. Change is not easy. Trials and tribulations are not easy, but sometimes it's necessary in life. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, in your overall energy for the reading, moving through the end of October is the Ten of Swords. And, of course, this is a very, scary looking card. This person is depicted by being stabbed in the back, and this could be betrayal. It could be in reference to a relationship, work, your job, anything personal, could even be your finances. But the good news is it's the end of a cycle, and the worst is over. So it's time to get up and brush yourself off, right? Time to heal whatever this has been for you. And I apologize. if any of you are having a hard time. At the heart of the reading and the current situation at hand is the Hanged Man. So, as you can see, this gentleman is hanging, upside down, and he's in suspension. This is kind of depicted by the upside down by a wait period. So this is traditionally like it's a sacrifice, not that you're being sacrificed, but yeah, it's like you're dealing with maybe having to sacrifice something in your life, maybe breaking old patterns, um, letting go. Consider it like the ultimate surrender. Um, but it also depicts the habits that restrict you, which is why maybe you might be feeling stuck. Now, for some of you, in the immediate future, not to jump ahead, but you do have the Devil card, and this is about restrictions and habits. Okay, so we'll get there. Crossing you is the Tower. So this is a major life change. This is a disruption. Now it is a neutral card. It does look kind of scary. Lightning strikes the building and people are jumping for their lives. And it's very sudden and it's big. It's big. It's big. It's big. It's big. So, yeah, it can be difficult. Now, the surrounding cards is what makes it good or bad. I mean, it's really a neutral card. I wouldn't say it's bad. It is crossing the Hangman. So you're not going to be feeling stuck for much longer. I mean, sometimes you have to lose something in order to gain something greater in your life. And maybe you're waiting for clarity. This card can either help or hinder you. And I think maybe this breaking down with the Tower could be good, because usually the Hangman, okay, is voluntary. So this is like your choice to spend time alone or to gain a new perspective. The Tower comes in, and this disrupts everything. Okay. Now, I'm feeling with the Devil here as well, this could be not so much your life falling apart, but the Tower represents, or this action, I should say, of the jumping, also can mean that the Tower of lies in your life are falling down. Anything false in your life. And I like that. So I think you're gaining clarity for some of you. And this is just cleaning, like you're done. This disruption is creating this big positive change in your life. And there's still some battles going ahead here, moving forward with the Devil in the immediate future. But we'll get there. I don't want to jump ahead too much, because I need to listen to the messages coming in. Whew, I'm having a hot flash. So it's warm here today where I am. It gets chilly at night, which is nice. But when I speak the truth, sometimes I sweat too, like when I do tarot, because it's like I'm also a healer. So the information that comes through when it rings true, yeah, my body heats up. But anyway, okay, take a breath. At the base of your reading is the Ace of Swords. And, the Ace of Swords is always a great card. I mean, it's victory after struggle or adversity. It is a new beginning. The aces are what we consider like number one. So it's planting the seeds. It's building your future, having a new opportunity to have that beginning, that brand new sort, so to speak, start, about freeing yourself. And you're doing it. I mean, whatever you're doing, I think is by your own volition here, moving into this peaceful state, and reassessing your life, perhaps. Um, because this is about cutting away illusions, about your ultimate potential and being guided by the divine, right? Fate, destiny, victory. See, the laurel wreath represents victory, and the knife, this sword, I mean, cuts through all the illusions of mental thinking. Um, so this is really interesting. So you're in this place with the Hanged Man, and I think it's by your own doing. And maybe it's hard for you. Maybe, maybe things are breaking down, but you have to stay strong. You have to be patient with yourself. Okay, that's my encouraging words here. Because I feel like for some of you, it's almost faded. This, whatever's going on for some of you, you did receive the fates. And this is the Wisdom of the Oracle card by Colette Baron Reed. And we'll look at that exact meaning kind of as we go through here. In your immediate past, we have the Three of Wands. And, this is you assessing your life, doing all the work, and now you're seeing the results, and that's even maybe following the swords. This is the wands, and you've had the Ace of Swords as your new seeds, but that's okay. I mean, this is still, this is a 3, not a 2, but you've done the hard work. I mean, this card traditionally represents working hard and in a career or a life event, and it's about growth and expansion. So your ships are coming in and you're taking action, and that's really wonderful. You're seeing the results. This could be about a raise or a promotion, or even about a relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be career and life event, but that is the basic meaning for the most part. Okay, you can see he's looking out over the ocean here. I'm sorry, a truck just drove by. I hope that you guys didn't hear that. But anyway, he sees the ships, and they're pretty close to shore. They're coming in. They're coming in. I think you're going to win this battle, whatever this is, your internal growth here. Crowning you is the King of Wands. And this is you, this is you taking that leadership role. This energy coming in. Yes, it's a fire energy. It's traditionally like an Aries, Leo, or Sag person, or this could be the energy that you need to embrace, or that you're going to find yourself having, right? This primal energy of feeling inspired and determined, and having the strength, right? And even tapping into your spirituality to move forward. The King of Wands, he's the ultimate manifester, making things happen. He takes a leadership role in his life. He's a visionary. He's goal orientated. So this is the best that can be hoped for in this position. So this is very positive news. Now, in your immediate future, and this is probably moving through to probably by the end of October, you did receive the Devil card. This could be a Capricorn person in your life, but traditionally, this is about the ego. This is pain in loss. It could be you not feeling in control, being a victim, or being in a codependent relationship. It's all about the shadow self. It's a pretty scary looking card, if you ask me. I don't like it when I see it, but Don't worry. I mean, this could be a boss sitting on you. There's a lot of different meanings here. This could be you feeling fearful about speaking your truth, you know, or you could be just, strictly, just stuck in your head over, you know, all this change that's going on and not sure which way to go, because you've been in this, suspension. You've been in this place where you're seeking clarity in your life. Um, so there may be some additional restrictions or blockages to get over, and again, this could be self-imposed. Okay, let's see what the other cards say. Get another read on that. Yeah, look at you. Your power in this situation is the Nine of Swords. So, I'm sorry, all my stuff is falling down here. Um, yeah, Nine of Swords, this is sleepless nights. You being really, really hard on yourself. I mean, the fear, though, is all mostly in your head and it's self-imposed, okay? Just like the devil, all right? You're making yourself crazy. You need to stop. Whatever this is that's going on for you, yes, it's difficult, but a lot of it, not that you're blowing out of proportion. I hate to say that. I don't like to use that word, but um, it's about taking action for the right change, okay? Because when we get fearful like this, to this capacity, we kind of freeze, right? You kind of not break down, but that fear puts you in a paralyzed state. So there may be some regret. Don't beat yourself up. There may be some despair, but don't make it worse by building it more and more in your head. Like, I see you not even being able to sleep for some of you. And maybe you're projecting too far into the future, but look, you are having some struggles, and that's, um, there's no doubt there. And it's easier said than done sometimes to say, don't do that. But the solution, I feel, is right in front of you. And you're going to figure it out. Look at all this wonderful energy you have, right? With the King of Wands here, about taking a leadership role, taking action. I mean, that's what the element of fire is all about. Movement, taking action. And this is a very mature king, so this energy is here for you to grab onto. Even if there's somebody in your life that's like this for you, that would be a good idea to speak to somebody maybe, that and this would be, what did I say, an Aries, Leo, or Sag person maybe for some of you. Yeah, because even the people around you are not sure what's going on. Now you have the Moon card. Okay, this is how others see you. So, this is about hidden influences at play. Yeah, maybe somebody did you dirty. I mean, there's this can be deception, but also can be about projecting your fear once again. You're projecting that fear based on past experiences, but now they're causing blocks and repressing your emotions. So think about that. The Moon card can also mean that secrets are coming out. You're finding out if somebody did do you dirt. Okay, you're going to find out. Um, you may need to purge. You're in an emotional state, so it's really time to regroup. That's the other meaning, the Hanged Man. This is about regrouping because you're in like you're waiting for your clarity, but um, what's the word I'm looking for? You're upside down. So technically, like you're regrouping, you're in a state of a suspension here. So, and not knowing exactly where you're going, this path here um, is okay. It's okay. You're going to figure it out. You have the Chariot here as your final outcome card. I mean, that's huge. That's such a positive outcome. It's blowing my mind after all these cards of struggle. So by the end of the month, Taurus, hang in there. Okay. Pisces, this represents kind of Pisces as well. Have faith. Okay. And patience. And we'll get to these exact meanings, but this 14 patience card is Temperance. And this is all about the divine, spiritual divine card helping you about the right timing. It's a healing energy, being patient. And we'll get to that. Let go, tap into your intuition as best as you can. Pray, do whatever you do that speaks to your heart, that resonates for you spiritually, whether that's your religion or praying or whatever God you believe in, because this will help you get through. I wonder if some of you are in trouble. I'm feeling like maybe some of you may have. There's no legal cards here, but I feel like maybe some of you could be in trouble. I wouldn't say with the law, but something of some magnitude happened, and you're embarrassed, and it's a struggle, and but it's over. Okay, so now it's time to heal, and don't beat yourself up. All these horrific events in our lives, even when they're self-imposed, are just to make us stronger and better people. It's what you do after that makes the difference. So, you're allowed to be in shock. You're allowed to be in pain, but don't let it consume you. Stay positive as much as you can. In your hopes and fears, you have the 10 of Wands or rods, and that's another completion. That's the second 10, along with all these other, you got the 9 of Swords, you got all kinds of endings here. And this is you carrying that heavy load. This is all the responsibility. Maybe you felt, it was too much to bear, we're all being tested. So much is going on in the world. There's so much hate. There's so much disappointment in people. But all you can really do is focus on yourself. And what are you going to do for yourself, right? You're almost there. Okay, here's your home. You've been carrying this load. You haven't dropped anything. So I don't feel like this is anything negative, like an addiction or, which could be depicted here. Don't get involved in by the way, any drugs or alcohol. You may be tempted here with the self-imposed limitations. Okay. I wasn't really picking up on that at first, but just FYI for some of you. So the 10 of Wands, yeah, you have a lot on your plate. And you're going to lighten your load here. You're almost home. You've been carrying a lot of burdens. There's been a lot of demands on your time and responsibility, but I love how you haven't dropped the ball, And I think for that is why, you have this wonderful energy coming in and it's going to pay off for you. Look at your final outcome card. It's the Chariot. I mean, you can't get any better than that. I mean, honestly, Taurus, this is the ultimate victory card. This is you in the driver's seat. Maybe you're faced with two decisions, two paths to go down, like which way am I going to go? But I feel like you're going to pick the right path for you. You know, there's not going to be any of this anymore, you know, or not knowing, right? Here's your path. Oops. Here's your path. Okay? And you got it. Here you come. You're going to get through this and use that empowering energy to take action in this direction. You're going to rise above from conflicts. That's what's nice about the Chariot. I mean, the energy is how can I explain? Um, it's kind of over and above, right? This balancing on a higher level. Let me put it to you that way. That this blessing comes in, you know, that you can be in this place, you know, to that next level, not by happenstance, you know, by you working for it, you know, by you finding that victory and taking action, right? Whew. That was a tough one. Let's pull some quick clarifiers for you, Taurus. Then we're going to read your oracle cards. Okay. Let's get some more information on this devil. What is the messages for... All right, I'm having a hard time here with these cards. Come on, let's go. Okay. What are the additional messages for Taurus for October, mid-October 2017? What are the additional messages? The additional messages. Taurus, just one more. Make sure we get good. All right, my Taurians, let's see what we have here for you. Seven of Pentacles, working very hard, reaping what you sow. Wheel of Fortune. So I feel by working hard, okay, you're going to be able to manifest what you want. I don't want to jump ahead, though. Let's just get the cards out first. Ooh, here she is, a high priestess for you. Ooh, in Judgment, you're rising from the ashes. Okay, so for some of you, this is a rebirth, a second chance, so to speak. It's beautiful. So for those of you that are not resonating, I feel like this is definitely specific for a specific group of Taurians. Please make sure you check out your moon and a rising sign as well, you know. So let me take a look here. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. I love this card. Look how the fate, the hand of God, comes in and turns this wheel in your favor, and this is in your favor. Okay, you know, the wheel of life is always turning, but you know, again, it doesn't necessarily always mean that it's going to be, you know, in our favor. But for you, with the Chariot here coming in at the end, I feel like even though maybe you went through a hard time, this was almost kind of like meant to be, if that makes sense. And look how awesome. What you don't need anymore, you will release. So whoever's falling off the wheel, so to speak, okay, is you tackling the demons, right, that might be binding you or holding you back or inflicting your life in a way where you've been stuck, right, not being able to, you know, move forward. Well, and now you can. You know, now you can. the Six of Pentacles, I mean the Seven of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards because this is about you planting seeds, working hard, staying focused, investing in your future. And I think that's what's going to be key here for you to overcome some of these issues. I feel like you already are been working hard because you do have a lot on your plate. Like this was in your hopes and fears. Maybe some of you are fearful that it will be too much for you. But this also means endings to the burdens you did have. But I think moving forward, plant these new seeds. You have the Ace of Swords in your past. You can recapture that energy. It's at your feet. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean the past. So get over this adversity, right? The aces again are like number one, and it's starting from the beginning, but it's giving you that chance, so to speak. So you can plant these seeds now, right? And this could be yours for the harvest. Yeah, it could be a tedious time, but you are investing in your future. It's still a very fruitful. Well, here's the thing. He's in this deck he doesn't look so tired, but in some decks he looks tired because he's waiting for his coins to kind of blossom on a tree. But it's also looking at the assessing like the seeds and the growth. And I remember this is a 7, so this is about tangible assets. How would relate to you in your real life. Reflecting on the work that you've done, evaluating your investments. So this is great. This energy is here for you, Taurus. And the High Priestess, you don't have the Hierophant, but oh wow, what a blessing for you. I mean, this is you tapping into that intuition. Secrets coming out. It's all over the board here. We had that, right? With the Moon. Not all is known, but secrets are going to be coming out. Maybe some of you were stabbed in the back, It's going to be different, I think, for a lot of you. But, she also talks about going deep within yourself to find the answers. And sometimes, we talk about intuition. We use the word very lightly, but what I tell a lot of my clients is that intuition sometimes is very mysterious. You may all of a sudden get an idea and, I'm not sure where it's coming from, or have a certain dream, or synchronistic events happen in your life that bring you positive luck and change, right? When you're paying attention and you're tapped into who you are, and that's the blessing here with the High Priestess, okay? So a couple of different things going on for a couple of different people, working this out. But wow, look at this. Whew, that is something else. This is amazing. The angel comes in and blows her horn, right? And everybody rises from the dead. And this means second chances. This is new life, new opportunities. I love this card, by the way. There's something about this turquoise with the yellow and the red, like all my favorite colors right here in this card. Amazing. I love it. So let me see if I'm picking up on anything else here before we read the oracle cards. You guys definitely have, some amazing. This is an amazing spread. It was a little scary at first, maybe for some of you, but that's okay. Life is never perfect. Let's read this Wisdom of the Oracle, the Fates. Ugh. And I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm getting to know the cards, so I apologize. I don't mean to keep the reading for too long, but I like to share as much as I can as I learn as well. Okay, 17, the fates. Fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, and the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Wow. Wow. Some of you are definitely struggling with addiction. That Serenity Prayer, I think, is from AA, isn't it? That's incredible. There are things in life you will never have. I'm sorry. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances can teach you. Oh, whoa. And that's here, rising again from the ashes, and the mystery, right, of the high priestess. Sometimes we don't need to know why. We just need to accept, right, change, right, for a higher purpose, to find our purpose. Life's not always easy. You got to be dragged through the mud every once in a while. Good or bad, we still have to learn our lessons. That's incredible. Wow. I hope you guys like that. I certainly did. Let me see. So, 14 pages is temperance. And I kind of touched upon that. Where is the book? Let me just read it for you real quick. And I'm doing the Lenormand cards as well. Okay. This card signifies the need for patience. Oh, actually, did I show you guys this? Did I show you? I'm sorry. That's the Fates in this card. Look at the colors. They're just gorgeous. Okay. Taurus. Okay. The card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. This could be in the areas of how you think, work, and handle school, recreation, the people in your life, or the spiritual path you are set upon as a soul. You have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support. It's all about integration and learning to blend and balance both the physical and spiritual. And that could be very well, I feel like that's the message coming through for the Chariot too. Yes, you're going to be able to take action and move forward, but this is about the balance as well. This could be the two roads, spiritual and physical. You're an ethereal being in a physical body, enjoying a human experience. Therefore, since you're both, you should honor all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the joy of combining these aspects, you're missing out. Wow. That's incredible. Very, very nice, Taurus. And then the final card is from the Lenormand deck, and I figured best way to get to know them is by using them maybe individually as an oracle card. So this is number 20. Let me read this for you as well. You received 20. I'm sorry, the sun is coming in here in my room, making a glare. But 20 is the park. Okay, it's called the park. When you are going to a party, a concert, or a business meeting, I am sure to show up in your reading. Okay, you will find me in a reunion or at a retreat, a riot, or a picnic. I like crowds and public events, so naturally I am good with all your networking intents. Okay. The card public, and while it may seem strange that there's no people in the image, it is because the public space is what is being depicted. Da, 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 da. This card can suggest the importance of being social, and maybe it is saying you need to promote yourself more. All right, well, that was kind of strange, but hey, maybe you need to, you know, get out there a little bit more, Taurus. We have Halloween coming up. Go out and have some fun. Enjoy your success. Don't beat yourself up. Stay connected to your intuition. Don't beat yourself up about, the breakdown of whatever this lesson has to be, because again, it was meant to be, and here you are rising up. So God bless you, Taurus. All the best to you. Please sign up for my mailing list. I am sending out a beautiful guided meditation that you can listen to and download. Okay, so we'll see you in November. Okay, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.